Uh, Everybody, welcome to the wrestling conference. I'm Dwayne.
Alan, I'm Alan, Justin, and Adam.
You stole it.
I'm Jeff, aka Jeff 2.0.
No,
Pedro,
Jeff.
I'm
You're
Pedro.
corporate.
Alan
Jeff
didn't
now.
know the names. That's corporate. Corporate Jeff.
Oh, corporate Jeff. That's right.
Pedro, Alan take all the names. I said that's all I got. So I don't want to say take names.
So before we begin, like, subscribe, follow, help us grow this channel, and also get that AEW merch.
Hey. Wait, we promoting? I got WWE merch.
Alan, I don't think you can find that shirt anymore.
Vintage. I got vintage.
All right, so it was a very slow week for wrestling. It was a slow week.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Monday was better than Raw was better than any other Raw.
Well, actually, we cannot say Raw happened. Actually, Raw was kind of okay.
Yeah.
Raw, actually, like I told you, Raw is good once a year. It's always that good. It's always that good episode once a year, and that was it. That was it.
The tribal chief.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's just how the way it was. Like they opened the show with the New Day versus the Bloodline. So that was a cool match. They did their thing. I was enjoying it, and until Bobby Lashley came out and destroyed everybody.
Wait, hold on. Okay, you know what? Like you said, Raw was good, but according to some people, according to a guy named Dave, was not good.
No.
It wasn't a good Raw.
Especially when we get to a certain segment.
No, we can get into it because there's a lot of stuff on there I would not be talking about because it wasn't good. But it was like, all right, so
wait, so Bobby came out, destroyed the Bloodline, and
New Day.
All 6 guys.
All of them.
He beat up everybody.
Okay, Bobby looks. All right.
Almighty.
Yeah, he became almighty. It was kind of cool though. I liked it. They made him look strong and everything.
That is cool.
So there was a segment between Charlotte and Alexa Bliss, right?
Alexa Bliss.
Mind you, that segment was good because it was going off the cuff.
I thought they was gonna go at it just like with Charlotte and Nia Jax.
You might say that it's good, but according to some people, it wasn't good.
Supposedly a couple people went home.
Wait, hold on. Apparently, 1 billion fans left. They went home.
But then Alexa confirmed that he's lying.
So they was it seemed like they was going off script. They was actually hitting them like straight.
Shots. Oh yeah,
they were throwing shots. They was like throwing real shots at each other, and stuff wrestling like that makes it exciting. So that segment was exciting. Looking at them going shot for shot, that was mad cool. But according to a news outlet, that even though the person who wrote the news wasn't even there, they only took what someone said that was there, and he just reported it. Which makes no sense. Like, why would you tell me something that you wasn't even there? How are you a journalist and you're supposed to be sitting there doing stuff? You're supposed to be doing the journalist. You're supposed to be making sure that's concrete, but you took someone else's word and be like, I'm gonna report it.
He's trying to sabotage.
It's like you said when he doesn't have sources in that company no more.
I don't think so.
I'm sure he just makes stuff up so he can get views.
No, yeah, definitely, Pedro. Wrestling journalism.
But he already got 2 strikes already.
I'm trying to visualize this segment though. Like, so it's Alexa Bliss in like her evil fiend gear, cutting work shoots on Charlotte.
Actually, she wasn't even that Alexa.
She was
like the old school Alexa. She
the old version of Alexa on this one.
Yeah.
She wasn't the crazy Alexa. She was the old version right here.
That wasn't fiend Alexa. That was like old school Alexa.
Little Miss Bliss.
Yeah.
The goddess.
Bliss. She was Bliss.
Yeah, because the thing is like Charlotte said it. Charlotte's like, I don't want to wrestle this version of you. I want to wrestle the real version of you. The
Wait,
Alexa Bliss.
So there was no Lily doll, no Charlie doll, nothing like that.
Yeah, it was. But
Oh yeah, they were.
It was, but that wasn't the main point because Charlotte called her out. Charlotte's like, I don't want to wrestle you. I don't want to wrestle you. I want to wrestle the real Alexa Bliss. You know, the women's champion Alexa Bliss. Back in the day, Alexa Bliss. And she came out.
but
She came out.
but Jeff, it was okay. It was a good segment. It wasn't boring and stuff like that. But it's just that during the news outlet, right? So they said that 1,000 fans just walked right out.
That's crazy.
And went home. They ain't go to the bathroom. They ain't go to
and
no
went home.
concession stand,
1,000 fans literally got up and walked, right? But if you watch Raw,
It's
nobody got
1,000 more
up. Nobody got up. Nobody left. There wasn't like 1,000 empty seats in that place. So why would you sit there and take a source that somebody that was there and say like, yeah, like at least the building had 15,000, right? 15,000 fans. 1,000 of them left. Like, yo, you will see that on TV.
Yo, yeah,
that 1,000 people left.
Yo, you know what's so crazy that I actually went back and saw it, and I was like, where they at? What is people that left? That man needs to work. He needs to work on his news. So you know what? He needs to stay with AEW news. That's what he does.
And then on top of that, Alexa Bliss had to come out where she didn't have to say that. She came out and was like, yo, stop lying, because they in the middle of the ring. They can see if people are leaving and stuff like that. Like you can tell if people walked out. Like it was just like it seems like he was just searching for something to put out against WWE.
Like he always does. He did the same thing with Adam Cole, and he said that wasn't even truth either.
Oh, the
like
manager spot, yeah.
Yeah, saying that he was a manager and he's going to change his name. He was going to manage Keith Lee. Like, the hell? Like, yo, I'm telling you, it's weird. I get what he's trying to do because AEW is the new kid on the block. Let's make them look bad. That's basically what they're doing. Let's just try to put dirt on the name. And like, yo, it makes no sense. It was stupid. It was dumb.
It was stupid.
Oh, yeah, I was just asking for like the background about the promo because like from what I've been reading, it was like the worst thing ever. It was like an abomination.
Oh yeah, according to him. Yeah. Basically, according to him, it was like the worst thing in Raw that was everybody, the mad people left. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
like,
but
man,
it was another article that came out that a few days after that. There was an article that came out, and it was a guy that was there. He was like, "Yo, none of that happened. Like, it wasn't like 1,000 people that left." So he like, I don't understand. Why would he take someone else? Why would he take someone else's word for it that he wasn't even there and just write it? Because he was like, "Yo, 1,000 people didn't leave."
And I'm pretty sure he saw the show. So he had to look back and see.
He doesn't. I don't think he watches the show.
He doesn't watch it. He don't. That dude. He doesn't watch nothing from the WWE product. He doesn't. He just whatever anybody tells him, he just writes. He don't even.
He just go by word of mouth.
Yeah. No, yeah. I think he actually confessed that he doesn't watch Raw anymore.
So why would you take someone else? So why would you say like take someone's word that wasn't true and then report it? Because now you look stupid at the end of the day.
No, yeah, that's
twice journalism. That's twice for him already. That's twice.
Almost striking you out, buddy. You know what's so funny too? In the prediction, I chose Alexa to win this, right? But Charlotte was throwing Alexa around like a toy. Charlotte was throwing her around like a little toy. I still pick Alexa though, but
and that's for the women's title.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is the women's title. Yep.
All right, yo, hold on.
Saving up.
No,
that man not. Loki going crazy.
No. It's back. No. All right, so there was a technical difficulties, but we back now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so it might be kind of messed up a little bit. But anyway.
I blame Meltzer.
I would try to work my magic to try to fix the video. I would try my best.
No problem.
If not, this will be the start of it. So
bloopers.
This is a wrestling conference. But yeah, so just for recap, just in case if it doesn't go through, the opening segment of Raw was good.
Yeah,
it was good. Bobby Lashley came out looking strong. Alexa Bliss, Charlotte's segment was really good, even though some people say like 1,000 people left, even though they didn't leave.
They didn't.
Fake news.
Fake news. I hate that word. But yeah. So I'm trying to think what else happened on there.
The triple threat.
I know.
That's the main event.
What you said, Jeff?
I know. AJ wrestled Randy, right?
Yes.
Yes.
AJ versus Randy.
You get your.
They got good chemistry, like always. AJ and Randy got good chemistry.
But AJ have good chemistry with anyone if you put him up against.
It's AJ, bro. It's AJ.
That's why they call him phenomenal.
I mean,
But I just. What you said, Jeff?
I know he had some stinkers with Kevin Owens.
But it's just that, like, I just wish he would get out of that feud. Maybe during the draft, if he stays on Raw, like I said, we did have a pick of who's gonna beat Big E for the title, and I picked AJ. Huh?
And I picked that man in the background.
I don't know. I feel like AJ's gonna get drafted to SmackDown.
If he gets drafted to SmackDown, he's gonna get lost in the shuffle again, and he's gonna be behind Drew McIntyre.
I mean, it'd be good to see him against Roman.
Today's Roman. I agree, Pedro.
To lose?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but it'll still be a great match.
No,
I don't want to see him lose.
AJ needs to be champion again. Damn it.
Damn it.
He has to.
Nah, I don't want to see that. Nah, I don't want to see that.
I'd
rather see him as champion.
I don't think AJ fits in with their big plans at the moment, unfortunately.
Whoa.
Wow.
And what will happen to Omos if they split him up?
Ooh, Omos.
You become 20-time champion.
20 time. I mean, they might allow it now the way they're treating Ric Flair.
No. Ric Flair.
the way they're treating him, they might allow someone to break his record. Remember that's why John Cena didn't want to. What was it? He didn't want to win no more because he didn't want to beat.
Out of respect.
Out of respect. There's not a lot of that going around lately.
But it's always Randy versus AJ is always going to be a good match either way. It's always going to be a good match, so it's never a problem with that. But the triple threat match was good.
Oh yes.
I saw some highlights of that. That looked pretty good. Very awesome.
That was really good.
That drink felt like it should have been on a pay-per-view.
That was a pay-per-view match.
I mean, it worked. You saw the ratings.
I mean, I don't like the fact that Roman pinned Bobby though, but
come on, you can't pay the brand new champion.
Why not? The brand new champion is not even on Extreme Rules.
Guys,
he don't got a match.
Guys, you know what's funny about this Raw? There's 3 matches that we talked about so far that are better than anything on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Bloodline versus New Day, AJ versus Randy. That main event.
I mean, Becky versus Bianca's gonna be okay.
That's the only one I'm looking for.
If these two girls, if these two women,
we already know Roman's winning. The Demon is losing that one. We already spoke of that.
Like I said in the chat, if the Demon wins it and then lose it next week, I'll be fine. At least he won it.
It's not happening, Alan, because we already know about 2 future matches. You know, the Oracle came down. He's gonna fight Brock.
We already know that Brock is winning.
He's fighting Brock, and then somehow we already know that he's gonna fight Drew McIntyre, which is on Raw, which means one of them is getting drafted to one other show to fight each other.
Yeah, because they already said that Drew's gonna get drafted to SmackDown.
And that's what Roman.
And like I said, when he became champion for the first time, he started doing the tribal chief gimmick. Roman said that the only person that he would like to throw the title to was Drew McIntyre. For some reason, he said that he likes Drew McIntyre and he likes his work ethic. So,
for some reason,
stupid.
There you go.
But
there you go.
it was like I said, once a year, there's always the one good Raw episode, and that was it.
they had to bring down some SmackDown talent.
So that means next Monday, when Monday comes up, back to the drawing board of Raw happened.
Raw happened.
Let's see for how long, because the draft is next week Friday.
Yeah.
That should be interesting.
Interesting. So NXT 2.0.
Well, like Jeff said, Kushita's getting fired.
No, but sadly, this 2.0 was actually better than last week.
Oh, it's much better. Much better.
Dwayne, because of you, now I see that dude as, Scott Steiner. I can't get that out of my head.
Rick Steiner's son. Rick Steiner's son. He looked like he even this Scott Steiner special. Come on.
Braun Breaker?
Braun Breaker.
Yeah, Breaker.
Braun Breaker. Yo, like I told you, breakout star. He's going to be the face. He's going to be the face of NXT 2.0. You can just see it.
They see it. They see it.
I mean, they see it. I see it. Even CM Punk sees it.
He's not even on the show.
CM Punk said he hates his name, but he said he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Wait, he hates the guy's name?
He hates his name. He said
Braun Breaker.
He said he hates his name, but he'll be fine.
You know what?
Because he'll be in AEW soon. That's why.
No, because we all know WWE is the developmental for AEW.
For AEW.
WWE makes them stars, and then be like, all right, you ready to go to the main roster, which is AEW.
You know what I was thinking about?
You go to AEW and get the big bucks.
You know what I was thinking about his name? You know his name is Braun Breaker. It's like they poking at, like they breaking Braun Strowman. Like he's gonna be bigger than Braun Strowman.
Wow,
Braun Breaker.
Yo, to be
you know what that means? When Pedro said that means his career's not gonna go nowhere then.
No. Let me say this, right? So Braun Breaker, right? We know what WWE can do with this guy when WWE gets behind someone. Look at John Cena. They shot that man to the freaking moon.
Yeah.
If they take this guy and turn him to a WWE guy and he be there for 10, 15, 20 years,
damn.
I'm just saying. They could definitely, if the old man gets behind him and really likes him and sees some potential in him, he can be like the Randy Orton, John Cena, and then you have other people there that's NXT that can be the next generation of John Cena's and Randy Orton's and the list goes on. You're
giving too much credit right now, Dwayne. Too much credit.
I mean, that's
really think about it. WWE made chicken crap into gourmet food.
I mean, guys, this is what they want. That's why they relaunched NXT like this.
But think about it, Jeff, Pedro. How many times we've seen someone that was trash into he's a superstar now.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, this is gonna sound controversial, but Roman Reigns.
Yeah, prime example. Look at Big E. Xavier Woods was Consequences Creed. Now look at him. Look at him.
And he's a bigger star. It's true.
Look at Sasha Banks. Matter of fact, look at Becky. Becky came out dancing to Irish music. Look at Bailey. She was hugging people.
Hugging. Now she's like the female Rock.
And Alexa Bliss too. She was a little too bubbly in NXT at first. And then
so that's what I'm saying.
Hey, Dwayne, you forgot somebody else. You forgot Charlotte.
Oh.
Charlotte. I mean, well, she used her father's name.
She's a queen.
She has the blood.
No, but she got skills. She got skills.
I guess. But I'm just saying, say what you want about WWE. WWE make stars, and then WWE make them stars, and then send them up to the main roster to AEW.
These
Yeah, y'all heard the rumor
So you
about,
mold them. So basically, when you mold them, you create them, and then it's like, well,
Yeah.
boy, you're ready to go for the big show. You're fired.
What,
You're
Dwayne?
fired. Go to
You're
AEW.
saying
Get
you're
out
saying
of here.
Vince McMahon works for Tony Khan?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying WWE is a developmental for AEW. He makes stars, he fires them, then they go to the main roster, and then they make them money, and they happy. And hey, I'm just saying.
And they got the freedom to curse out WWE.
Yeah, so that's why
It's part of the package.
Like AEW.
Because Vince tells them, when you go there, you gotta say you hate me, you hate my guts. I'm a bastard.
Actually, he gets off on that.
He loves it. He loves it. But no. We getting off the
Yeah.
We are.
Hold on, but did y'all hear the rumor about the third Uso might get shifted to the main roster a little earlier than usual? Rakishi's youngest son, supposedly.
So wait, hold up. So the old man saw another Samoan. It was like,
he signed him up. He's in the developmental.
wait, Roman 2.0. There we go. Sign him.
Yeah,
Go to the main roster. Roman 2.0. And this one, he's most.
I was watching Rakishi's interviews talking about that he might join the bloodline also. He might go straight to SmackDown and join the bloodline.
I'm not even surprised, Pedro. I see that happening.
You know what might happen?
They're gonna jump.
Paul Heyman's gonna screw him over, and then who's gonna come out? The Usos' younger brother.
Yeah.
He'll be like, yo, I got your back, dog. We family.
I got your back, Goose. I got your back, Goose. I got your back, Goose.
No, but for real, NXT 2.0 was good. It had a lot of potential in there. Tommaso Ciampa and Braun Breaker, that tag match was good.
Yeah.
Hit Row, I'm liking it. I'm liking what they're doing.
They're not gonna break them up yet.
No, I hope not.
They get drafted.
I think when it comes to NXT, I think they're gonna look over them. They're gonna look over them. They're gonna. Hey, you want us? You want us? Nah, we good. We just SmackDown Raw.
I mean, you know, you have a point.
I want Ricochet to go to SmackDown. Probably do something with him.
I hope so. Or maybe they might put Ricochet back on NXT.
Oh yeah, they have been doing that. They
might go back to NXT.
I mean, at least he get to wrestle half the time.
But no,
No, but NXT is full of their new projects though. They threw out a bunch of segments trying to develop these new characters. I don't think there's room for Ricochet.
But like I told you, when it comes to NXT, right? It's gonna take a couple of weeks to a month or two where they're gonna start really establishing. Because right now we just introducing this person. I give it like 2 more months, then they gonna that's when they're gonna start establishing themselves, finding characters, and then that's when they're gonna start having feuds, and then that's when we're gonna be like, all right, now this is NXT. Instead of just introducing stuff.
The future main event of WrestleMania.
No.
That dude. Triple H ain't back yet.
Nah, not yet.
He ain't back yet, so
he's home wrestling.
I don't know what.
It's all Shawn Michaels right now.
Yo, the old man. I do not see what they see in that guy. That guy looks weird.
They already say he's a WrestleMania main event.
No. Don't say they. It's just one man.
No man.
It's just one man. That's it. It's just him.
He likes him.
It's just him. I don't see it, but I don't see it, but
remember the old man likes a lot of people, and then he don't like them.
That's the thing about him. He likes something and then he forgets about them and like, oh, you still here?
Oh, I forgot you was here.
I forgot. Like Vince, like his mindset is weird. Like he will like something one day and then drop it the next because they did something in catering or they got some backstage heat And then, they'd be sitting there like, drop the ball on him. Forget it. I don't like him no more. With him, trust me, I'm telling you right now.
They give him the Samoa Joe treatment. Is Samoa Joe really hurt? Or
that
did
guy,
he do something in the background?
he's just gonna be another guy.
Another guy in the roster?
Yeah, he's gonna be like Happy Corbin.
Wait, no, he's gonna be chasing the 24/7 title, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's
gonna be chasing Mr. Reginald.
But here's the thing about that that's interesting to me. So Roderick Strong is going to defend his championship against what's his name, Jeff? If you remember.
Man. I don't even know.
Oh, the cruiserweight title.
The cruiserweight title. I think he's from England or something. I think.
Yeah, he's a British guy. He's been teaming up with Drake Maverick for like the past month or so.
So for some reason he called them out, and they're going to fight next week. But I was interested. I never seen him wrestle before, but I'm interested.
Let me finish this.
Yeah, I haven't seen enough of him either. But I just think it's kind of weird and random that he would get a cruiserweight title match. But all right.
It's new people trying to step up. Remember, Jeff, they did the same. Remember, they did this back when NXT first started. They did the same thing.
No doubt.
New people just popping up like, hey, we got the NXT. I'll fight you next week. All right, let's do it. And then they did.
All right, let's do it.
Wait, let's go. Okay, the next show. Next show.
Oh, you talking about the best show of the week? the main roster, the real main roster. People like to say SmackDown, Raw is the real main. No, it's not. SmackDown, no, it's not. The real main roster is called AEW Dynamite.
When you don't even hide your allegiances. You're just
it was a pay-per-view this week.
Like Jeff, they showed out. They showed out this week.
Well, you know what? Like Jim Cornette said, it was a great show, but they should have Danielson and Kenny as the last match.
That's the only thing I have a problem. That's the only thing I had a problem. It's two things I had a problem with. One, I like the fact there was an opening match, but then again, I wish it wasn't the opening match. And two, I hate draws. I hate that matches have time limit on it. I hate it.
I know, right? Bryan Danielson's first match was a draw.
Yeah, you gotta get his name right, because I don't know that guy you're talking about.
I mean, I get it. Like, okay, you have the world champion, and you have the hot new free agent. Like, they booked themselves into a corner.
You can't. Kenny couldn't lose.
Yeah,
and Daniel couldn't lose either.
Yeah, they had to hype this matchup.
I keep telling you, Full Gear. Full Gear is going to be Kenny Omega versus Bryan Danielson for the AEW title.
And there's got to be some blood.
That match should have been the last one, because after that you couldn't follow that match. It was hard. You couldn't follow that match.
Anything after that, the crowd was already like exhausted.
Burnt out. It was burnt out.
It was already exhausted. CM Punk came out, and then they was already exhausted when he came out, because when he was talking, it was kind of quiet. But the thing I don't like about it is that stop taking shots at another company. We get it. You left. Yeah. We get it. You no longer work there. Stop. We get it. You hate that place. We understand. But you can't sit there and say, finally pro wrestling came to New York. Madison Square Garden is sold out.
Yeah.
It's not like it was sold out.
Just bitter.
Like it's not like it wasn't sold out. It was sold out. The fans in New York was on fire. It was hot in Madison Square Garden. So you can't say finally pro wrestling came back to New York.
It's like, okay, man, you were out for 7 years. We get it. Like, stop talking about it. We know. But
I don't know.
It's part of the contract, son. It's part of the contract.
Adam, you know the reason why I think CM Punk does that? Because his promos is always about WWE and what the stuff they do. Even when he was working there, that was his promos, right? Now that he no longer works there, hold on. Now that he no longer works there, he's in another company. He has no material, because now he's in a new company where he likes where he's at. He likes the wrestlers there. He likes his new people. He has no material. So the only thing he can keep doing is taking shots at another company.
That's funny, because that was his promo right there. I like being here.
Like I said, he's like he can't do that no more. He's not the voice of the voiceless. So stop
No,
it.
then on top of that, he said this. Y'all want to bring back the old CM Punk.
The angry
Miserable.
version.
Wait, you talking about miserable, out of shape, don't want to be there?
Out of shape.
That's who you want to be. That's the old CM Punk.
That's who Tony Khan wants.
But it's true though. That's the old CM Punk. Miserable, out of shape, don't want to be there. Like that was the old CM Punk.
I mean, we're not gonna get the old CM Punk because he's like that's he can't. He doesn't have hatred no more.
He said, he said, I wanted to come out here and be angry. I wanted to have a smug on my face. But he's like, yo, I can't because I come out here. I'm excited to be here. I want to smile and stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah. So I get it. You happy? I get it. But
they get a little loud. But
no, he tried to, but he's like Dwayne said. He's like, yeah. He's like he got nothing. He's like, Vince suck.
I mean, you know how they're gonna try to spin it? No, that's sports entertainment. AEW's wrestling. Yeah, I get it.
All right. So my thing is this, right? So I always hated that when they always say like, well, you got sports entertainment. Like, it's like it's the same crap. It's like calling loose leaf paper and what's the other paper? Crap. Construction paper, not paper. But even though they both do the same thing. It's paper. Wrestling entertainment. The reason why Vince says wrestling entertainment, because that's what they do, entertain the crowd. Do they not?
Yeah.
Do they not? So I get it. They still wrestle in the ring. They still do moves. It's wrestling. It's just that he doesn't want to use the word wrestling. He want to use entertainment. So
they don't,
always
like AEW. They don't entertain us. They just give us wrestling.
Vince made that term to avoid certain taxes and drug testing.
Yeah, because think about it, back in those days, a lot of people didn't want to invest in wrestling.
Yeah.
So what he had to do, he had to turn it to entertainment. So that's why people started investing. See, that's why I say like that argument, people make that argument is stupid. Just stop. It's still wrestling. So that don't make no sense. But hey, what do I know? But CM Punk is back.
Anyway.
But no, MJF versus Brian Pillman, which I don't like because
that build up, bro. That build up was good, and that match was like
a waste. It was a waste.
Damn.
It was a waste, and I'm like, no, that should have milked this joint. Y'all should have had MJF lose in a roll up or a schoolboy pin, and then he gets upset, and then you know what? You sit there and you drag it on. No, they just end it right there.
Oh, I'm with you guys. Like, I feel like Brian Pillman should have won this, especially after like the terrible things MJF was saying.
That's like Triple H and Booker T all over again, right there.
Yes, Alan, you're right. It's like that.
This man insulted his whole family, made his sister go into labor. He also insulted his sister by going into labor, saying that even the baby didn't want to be inside of her.
Yeah.
And you still lose? And not only did he lose, he tapped. It's even worse.
I don't like it. It was dumb for me. I didn't like that. I like MJF. MJF is my favorite wrestler. But it's just that I didn't like that. They should have kept that dream dragging. If you want to build up Brian Pillman Jr., that was a great moment.
He's our main event material. We got to move on fast. You can't say
whoa, Alan. The main roster, AEW, is opportunities, and that's what we do. We do opportunities.
That's what we do. Jeez, Dwayne. That's what we do.
Roster, man.
That's what we do. Opportunities. There's no such thing as jobbers here. There's no jobbers here. Opportunities.
I mean, this could have been the perfect opportunity to build up Brian Pillman Jr. I'm not saying all hope is lost, but they should have been.
Like Dwayne said, they did build the good start. They built MJF, so it's okay. It's fine, people.
I mean,
everybody wins.
True.
I mean, yeah, true. I'll take that.
Okay, guys, I know you're dying to talk about Malachi Black versus Cody.
No, that's last. No, first, let's talk about the main event. The main event.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Let's talk about the main event because I want to get into that. Yo,
Wait, hold on. Don't wait. Like we can't say nothing negative because, like you said, that's the main event. She actually, she stepped up. She did good.
No. We saw this from when she was wrestling in sports entertainment. Like, what did we see anything different? No, not at all. It was like watching her do it all over again in another company.
Oh no! So you
No
mean
new moves, nothing.
So you mean So you mean she failed? I mean, she needs to go back to the. She needs to go back to learn.
Developmental. She needs to go back to developmental. She needs to go back to developmental.
She gotta go back to WWE, the developmental. She needs to learn more.
No, like it wasn't good at all. It felt like those times off that she was off, she didn't even try to like do anything new, put in new moves, nothing.
No improvements.
It was like the same, and I felt, and this to me, this felt like this was a backstep to Britt Baker.
You know what's gonna happen to her, right?
Like
she's
to me,
she's gonna go to AEW Dark.
Oh no, of course, of course, because to me, this was a letdown to Britt Baker. This was low under her standards. This should have been this. I'm dead serious. This should have been Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa. I think that joint would have exploded.
Wait, you know what?
No,
not Thunder Rosa. Not yet. She should have wrestled Nyla Rose again.
I'm telling you right now, Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker will be at Full Gear. I'm just making it up. It's not announced, but I'm just putting it out there.
I think that's the big money match. This match lasted 13 minutes and 20 seconds.
Jeff, it was bad.
No.
It was bad, Jeff.
This match was weird because like of those 13 minutes, Ruby Soho got her ass kicked for like 12 of them.
Yeah.
but if you go to the website and you read the comments, people say, "Oh, Ruby showed up. She looks strong," and I'm like,
I mean, this looked like a rope. This looked like a Roman match.
Those is AEW's employees right in there.
That's the army. That's the AEW army.
That's the AEW army.
I don't think Ruby did anything wrong. It's just like Britt Baker was playing Roman Reigns. She kicked their ass for like 12 minutes.
It's like Dwayne said. She didn't learn nothing. She was doing the same move.
Same moves, same stuff. And then like Britt Baker didn't even have her. She shouldn't even have an entourage come out and try to do anything. They should have just stayed where he was at because Britt Baker didn't need them. She was doing it by herself.
You know what?
She didn't even need them.
They did it out of respect. So make it look strong. Make Ruby look strong.
Like I said in the text, she'd be on Dark. She'd be on Dark.
That's her next destination.
This was bad.
I mean, I blame the booking because like
it was bad.
Britt Baker did not need her entourage. Like, she got the match won anyway.
Yeah. Like I didn't like it. This was a bad main event. This was a bad main event. Like it should have been the opening. I think if it was the opening, I think it would have kind of been a little better.
Agreed. Yeah.
I think so. But let's get into what we all came here to talk about.
Wait, hold on. Before that, hold on. We got to talk about FTR versus Sting and Darby.
Oh, forgot about that match.
Why?
FTR is having fun.
But is Sting and Darby? Well, first of all, it was more Sting than Darby Allin.
In my opinion, I think FTR should have won this match. I don't think Darby Allin and Sting should have won that match. They don't need to.
Hold on. You know what I think was going to happen, but they had to cancel it? I think Ric Flair was supposed to show up.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Ric Flair was supposed to show up.
I think Ric Flair was supposed to show up. But
they can't. I told you they can't.
We all know what's happening.
Yo, I'm telling you, Ric Flair was supposed to show up, and he was supposed to help Sting, and he was going to betray him. He was going to punch Sting in the face, and then you know what's going to happen.
I don't know about punching the face. I think it would have been FTR with Telly, and it would have been Sting and Darby Allin with Ric Flair in their corner. I think they would have evened it up.
No. And then Ric Flair was going to betray because that's what Ric Flair always does.
With that low blow.
He was going to go in and help Sting. He was going to do double low blow to Darby Allin and Sting.
What the?
I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. And then Telly
too much credit.
Wait. I think Alan, I think we're entering Meltzer territory here. Like, Ric Flair's
First
gonna
of
be
all-
on Saturday. He's gonna be with
First of
FTR.
all, I don't think Rick could drop to his knees that fast to do a double
Not
low blow.
anymore.
He's gonna do it because yeah, Dwayne, we've seen it. Yes, we've seen it. They're gonna be looking at each other. Ric Flair's gonna crawl in. He's gonna be pop, and then he's gonna do a little straw. They're gonna beat him up, and then him and Tully gonna hug, and then he's gonna go like this. Done.
What?
That man's gonna catch a stroke on the first low blow. There's no strutting. There's no throwing off his shirt on the ground, elbowing it.
Fine. And then you know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen next week? It was supposed to be Ric Flair versus Sting one more time.
Come on, man.
Yo, Jeff, Dwayne, you know I'm right. Next week was supposed to be Ric Flair versus Sting. You know I'm right.
Wait, Wolf Excalibur going crazy?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now it's gonna be Rick versus RVD. Real fight.
What? Oh my god.
The real fist fight.
With kicks and everything.
RVD will whoop his ass.
I know.
He's so old.
Ric Flair can't take 2 steps without taking a heart attack.
Or bleeding.
Or bleed.
Anyway, my like I said, my opinion. My opinion is I think FTR should have won this match because I don't think Sting and Darby needed to win this. They're not even a legit tag team, so
They shouldn't. I don't know what they're doing with FTR, but I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it at all.
No, they're having fun. They're fine. They're having fun.
I mean, they're 2-0. They're lost in the shuffle, but they're still presented as a big deal. So that's a step up from like their WWE run in comparison.
It's because of Sting. Because of his
But
profile.
it's a Sting factor, definitely.
Because of his profile.
Using his profile.
No, like I get it, but just that I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
I mean, I like the match though.
No, the match was good. I had no problem with it. It was more Sting than Darby Allin though, but
Yeah.
So you got the old man doing all the work.
I think they just wanted to send New York home happy.
no, they did.
I'm just happy.
Like they was happy, okay. They was happy, all right.
They were. I mean, when CM Punk was making his little rant, the crowd wasn't as popping as Chicago.
Nah.
They were nowhere
I mean-
near as popping.
I mean, but you gotta understand, like, the new toys only have hype for like a couple of weeks, and that's it.
Yeah, they burn him out. They used all his energy up on the first 2 weeks.
The new toys don't last that long, man. They become normal after a couple of weeks.
After a week, for CM Punk, it's been like 2.5 weeks.
No, CM Punk is a special edition.
Special nothing. The New York crowd was not popping like the Chicago crowd when he was out there.
All right, so Dwayne, start it, Dwayne. Start it.
No, this wasn't the main event, but it should have been.
It wasn't. That's crazy.
Yo,
Wait.
There was Malachi Black versus the son of a plumber, the ace, the prince of wrestling.
His new name, Homelander Cody.
Wait, he calls himself the Homelander?
I mean, the way he was dressed,
Oh
he
yeah.
had a cape and everything. He had a cape and everything.
I started laughing when I heard his choir.
It was he came out. It was the person I'm talking about is Triple Cody Rhodes Helmsley.
Triple Cody Rose.
Triple Cody Rhodes Helmsley McMahon. But no, it was Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes came back, people.
Oh yes.
Were we excited?
I wasn't.
You know what? You know what?
Wasn't even the main event.
You know what? All around the world, in other states, people love them. New York, they tell the truth.
Yo,
yeah.
This
The
no.
New York
Hold
That
on.
New York
Hold on. I'm gonna get to that, right? So he came out with a nice crowd. People cheering for him when he came out. His wife came out, they cheered for her too. They gave them all the cheers. They was like, woo, yeah, right?
Oh yeah.
Until that bell rung. and then they started wrestling. For some reason, it felt like the fans was like, "Oh, I forgot, we hate Cody." Yo, they started booing him. They started booing him, even to the point where Cody Rhodes had to sit there like, and then you can see Arn Anderson like, "Get in the ring! Don't listen to them! Get in the ring! Get in the ring!" Like,
we can't forget the trip incident.
oh no, I'm gonna get to that. But Arn Anderson kept telling him like, "Yo, stop listening to the crowd. Like, do what you're supposed to do." Because Cody kept stopping and listening to him like, "Why are you booing me? I'm the son of a plumber. I'm the ace.
I'm your hero. Nightmare family. I built this company."
Like, it was, yo, and to the point where they kept putting the camera up on Malachi Black, and Malachi started laughing.
Yeah, no. Yo, that shit was very funny. He was laughing.
Yo, it felt like Malachi Black was a babyface in this match.
Yo, that match was so messed up for Cody that Arn Anderson bust twice. It was terrible.
Yo,
Old man fell twice.
I don't know what Old Man Anderson was doing, but that's his new name, Old Man Anderson. Old Man Anderson tried to go around the turnbuckle.
Yo, go see the video. When he fell, some guy went like this.
Yo, it's not even that.
The guy went like this. He went.
It's not even that. Brandy was like, she was on the video like, what?
And then Cody went out. Arnold was pissed off. He was like, "Don't say." He pushed him like, "Go back in the ring."
Can you imagine that conversation in the background?
Oh
my
man.
goodness.
¿Qué guagua? No, yo no tengo.
Yo, it was so crazy. I'm like, this can't be happening. And then Old Man Anderson went to his spot because he was supposed to be there for a spot, which is dumb because why would you get up on the apron on the wrong side and then be like, "Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Let me go around the thing," and then like fall and then get back up and it was stupid. That was just
the thing is like he did it wrong. Even Cody, when he got up, Cody told him he did it wrong because Cody told him. Cody was like, "Go that way," but he was supposed to
go on the other side.
And then this idiot, instead of going down, he tried to go around and he fell. Then he got up, and then he did the spot. He got hit with Cody. It was terrible.
That's one of my main issues at AEW. Like, these matches they're overbooked sometimes. Like, none of that should have happened. None of that.
I don't know, but it was funny. The match was funny. The match I really didn't care for
reasons.
But I'm just like, I don't know. Like, but you gotta understand, this ain't the first time they booed Cody. They always boo Cody.
It's like this time was very loud.
Yeah, this one was loud. And the thing that, because somebody at my job, they asked me, they was like, "Yo, why they booing Cody?" I'm like, you gotta understand, at the beginning of AEW, right? If you watch AEW at the beginning, every time Cody came out preaching. Cody basically was trying to force himself onto the crowd to be like, "Hey, like me, I'm the baby face." And you can't do that because when you try to force someone to do that, they end up booing you. And it always been like that. Even if you go to the comment section of AEW and you go to Cody, they always say something negative about him.
Yeah, they do. It's crazy.
No, like,
they always.
Dwayne, you're absolutely right. Like the forcing, shoving Cody down your throat. His entrances are so over the top and stupid.
Every single time.
Like,
Fireworks,
it was just
fire, chandelier. He comes in from hell.
You have the angels singing for him like in New York.
And then and he have 1,000 names.
Yeah,
1,000 names for what?
That's the ace.
The Prince of Wrestling? Like, where did it come from?
The first family of wrestling?
The first family of wrestling. Where is this coming from? It's like you trying to be a baby face, but you actually a heel. Basically, that's what it is.
That's like
he's gonna heal most of his life.
yo, son, that's like when Jeffrey told me, yo, how did Cody join Bullet Club? I'm like, I don't know. He was there. He just came out with a shirt and he was there. Nobody invited him. Nobody invited him. He said one day he was just part of the team. He came out with a Bullet Club shirt. I'm like, what? When did this happen?
Like, I don't know, but I hope I'm telling you right now, now that everyone who's been watching at home and they saw this New York show and they was booing him, you know it's gonna be every week now, right?
Oh,
he gotta stop.
Wait, but you saw his wife. You saw his wife there, right? She gave the two middle finger.
Yeah. She plays but the thing about his wife is that she plays a heel on Twitter.
She plays. No.
She plays a heel on Twitter. She goes, I apologize if y'all saw me mouth the F word and stick my middle finger. Matter of fact, not sorry. I'm like, it's a hit. You playing a heel.
No way. But she's been like that since day one. When Cody was being a baby face, remember she was making the dark nightmare family or some crap like that.
We don't remember that. That was bad times at the beginning of AEW. Bad times.
Yeah. We don't speak of those times.
Bad times. Those are times I don't want to talk about. That's but I hope they go the route to the point where he have to go heel, because I'm telling you, the reason why people boo Cody is because you're not who you say you are. You say all this stuff, but that's not who you are. Like, you're not on the same page as The Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker, Triple H, all these top 5 names. You're not on their level, but you call yourself the Prince of Wrestling, the first family of wrestling, which they're not. They're not the first family of wrestling. Let's get that out the way.
Right. Well, he can turn heel because he already got a major heel. He can turn heel right now.
So that it's gonna be weird. He's just I hope what they don't start doing. I hope they don't start doing this. Remember when Cena used to get healed? What did the commissary always say? At least they making noise for him.
Yeah.
The crowd is loud for him tonight.
Yeah.
The crowd is loud for him tonight. Woo! Like, that's trash.
That's trash.
No, he's gonna become like Holland. It's like, I am, I'm trying to protect you. I am demanding AEW. You guys need me. I don't know. But
no, but don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. This episode of AEW, it was good.
It was good.
It was a pay-per-view caliber.
Even Jim Cornette said it. Jim Cornette said that it was a good show. Even though he had a couple of stuff that he didn't like, but he said it was still a good show.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Thing is, like I said, Cody needs to relax, I guess.
You know
what? He needs to come out only with his wife. Arn Anderson is stay in the back. No, don't come out with Arn Anderson no more.
It's not that. You know what Cody needs to do? He needs to find his inner tribal chief, going segue into SmackDown. Yes. He needs to find his tribal chief. But no, SmackDown was it was all right. They opened up with Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd was over for Bianca, like always. I'm looking forward to this match.
I read that Bianca finally won up Becky.
She did. She finally. But see, things like that I don't like. They give you a few weeks of Bianca Belair getting beat up, and then she finally gets one in, and we all know what that means.
They do that all the time.
They do that
all we all know what that means. She finally gets one in.
One person will be getting beat up week after week, but the week of the pay-per-view, it turns.
I'm just gonna throw my Extreme Rules prediction.
Hold on. The highlight of SmackDown, Zelina Vega finally won.
Oh, yeah. She beat Liv Morgan.
I just read that. She beat Liv Morgan.
But she's a nobody.
So Pedro, the predictions I told you, Carmella's winning.
Wait, you have to fight Carmella now?
Yeah,
Extreme
Rules.
Extreme Rules.
Shouldn't fight Carmella?
Yeah.
Because reasons.
Nobody knows.
Because ain't no one else. There's no one else there. That's what.
That's it. I mean, You know, they have Shotzi and Tony Storm taking
Nah,
Nas.
they
No,
popped out last night.
They finally came out. They finally came out in front of a crowd.
They came out now. They want a shot at the tag team titles. That's what they came up for.
Those tag titles are still around.
They were
Jeff,
the tag team champions wrestled last. Well, one of them.
Sadly, Jeff, yes, it's still around.
Oh, that's okay. That's why Nikki was on SmackDown.
Yeah, Nikki and what's her name? Rhea Ripley.
Sadly, because they popped up. It was surprising though, because when I heard her music, I'm like, wait, what?
I thought it was
going on. I was like, oh
yeah, they tag team champions.
I forgot they tag team champions. Oh, okay. And then he fought the former tag team champions, and I'm like, oh, I forgot. Those are the only tag teams that's around.
Only, and then finally, Shotzi and Keegan Knox came out at the end.
Yeah. Oh, and also, Tony Storm showed up backstage.
Yeah, backstage. Not even in front of the crowd.
She's still around.
In front of the crowd.
She's not shy.
Nah, but no, but you gotta understand. Remember, she's in developmental, so she's getting better. Once she gets better, and when she gets her release, then she's gonna go to the main roster and have fun.
Oh, excuse me, guys.
Yeah. She's gonna go to the main roster and have some fun.
Like Alan keeps saying, they're there to have fun.
Yeah.
They're there to have fun.
Yeah, so Tony Storm popped up. It was good to see her.
Yeah. Oh, I heard that I think the other two ones are gonna get a tag title match or something.
They popped out. They popped out last night.
They attacked somebody?
No, they just looked at the tag team champions like, I want to fight you.
They shot the rocket. They shot.
Almost hit some people.
As Cole says, they shot their shot at the tag team titles.
Damn.
Wow.
So I don't know what's gonna happen with what's her name again? Tamina and this girl, because
catering. Back to catering. Yeah, it's either that or Tamina or one of them is going to turn on each other.
Yeah. Like I said.
You know who that is, right? You know who that is? It's
Natalia.
He always does it.
Yeah.
Remember what I keep telling you during my boyhood dream? Let Tamina and Nia Jax join the bloodline.
That's never going to happen.
They're family.
That's not going to happen. You got an old person. You got a.
They're gonna win the women's tag team and join the bloodline, and they're gonna have all the gold.
Matter of fact, you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna tell you a dream. That's what's gonna happen, right?
Here we go.
Tamina won the tag team titles, right? So that means she's good in developmental. When her contract comes up, the old man's gonna let her go so she can go to the main roster.
Wait, you said Tamina?
So wait, hold on. So I'm gonna see a dream match. We're gonna see the greatest dream match that we were waiting for. Tamina versus Nyla Rose.
Guys, if Tamina's
hold on. Wait. And then you gotta understand, Natalia is gonna go to the main roster too, because now they're gonna have the Owen Cup.
Also, she needs to be there.
Oh yeah.
They need the Hart family, and right now that's what they missed. They can get Brett. They can get Brett. Right now, Davey
show the title again.
Well, Davey Smith, I think he signed to WWE, but we don't know when he's ever going to show up.
Wait, they can get Tyson Kidd.
Tyson Kidd's neck is broken.
He can still wrestle. In AEW, anybody can wrestle.
And hold on.
That's true.
And hold on. Also, Tyson Kidd is a producer. He produces the women matches. He produces the women matches.
In AEW, everybody can wrestle. If Sting can do it, Tyson Kidd can do it.
Hell, they was considering putting Ric Flair in the ring.
So yeah, you already know.
They don't in AEW. They don't care if you die or not.
Oh, and also, Roman Reigns killed someone in the ring yesterday.
Oh yes, I actually saw that on Montez Ford.
Yeah, because some people want to run their mouth. They want to run their mouth to the tribal chief. So the tribal chief told
Paul Heyman,
took it
upon himself.
He goes, make that happen. He goes, I will, my tribal chief. Why are you still here?
Yep. Paul Heyman,
still here.
chop. Paul.
You know what that means, right? You know that means that Montez Ford is going to be the Kofi Kingston. In 10 years, he'll be champion.
10 years.
You can tell already. You can tell already.
Alan, I agree. I agree.
No.
Yep, his boy's going to get down in the dust, and it's over for him.
Like I said on
down
the
in
chat,
the dust.
like I said on the chat, he was gonna get murdered by Roman. They're not winning the tag team this Sunday.
No, like I said,
Usos is keeping the belt.
Montez passed the test. He can hang with the big boys. So
what hang? That hang he died.
It don't matter. He still fought back.
No, he got some big offense on the Tribal Chief, which was
he
surprising.
Got 2-3 hits in.
So that's it. So that means you already know his future. That means the old man is like, I see a bright future in him. He has a partner. Cool. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. You know what? Make his partner attack him. It's a wrap.
And in all seriousness, Alan is right. I think it was like, they were testing Montez Ford out as a singles guy. That's pretty much what that was.
They tested him.
And the old man like what he saw
against the wrong guy.
So you mean his tag partner was like, so we're gonna have a tag match tonight? Not tonight. You stay in the back. We just want to see what he can do.
Supposedly,
and then you know what? The old man was like, done.
Make it happen.
Done. New Kofi.
Yeah, basically, he saw him. He was like, he saw him fly, and Meg was like, SOS?
What the? I like how everybody's Kofi now.
Everybody's Kofi.
Kofi's the blueprint.
He worked. Kofi's the blueprint. So
Kofi's the blueprint.
That means that Montez now. That means that Montez right now. He's going to school now. He's going in the Kofi graduate.
So he has to wrestle Dolph Ziggler 1,000 times.
Oh, no, please no. At least Bobby Roode. At least Bobby Roode. Give Bobby some TV time.
So after Roman killed Montez,
murdered him.
The Demon came out.
Oh yeah,
the Demon.
The Demon came out of nowhere. Magic.
Yes, the Demon came out.
I want the Demon to win on Sunday, and then he can lose on Friday.
It's not happening. It's not going to happen.
That's not happening.
I think this is the way the old man wants to bury the Demon, because he didn't create it, so he wants to get rid of it, and he using his tribal chief to get rid of the Demon. So this is the last time we're going to see the Demon. This is the last time.
Well, very, very. The next time we see the Demon is when he goes to the main roster.
Yep, there you go. When he goes to the main roster.
Damn.
That's when we see him. And he's going to feud with Bray Wyatt.
Speaking of Bray Wyatt.
Next week debut.
Bray Wyatt could show up in AEW next week.
That's
mean, this Wednesday coming up.
Yep.
I thought he was supposed to show up this Wednesday. I mean, this show. I guess they changed it, right?
So no, yeah, because next week I forgot I think they're gonna be in Jersey again, right? I don't know where they are. I think it's somewhere, but the hometown that they in that's Brody Lee's hometown.
Oh, perfect.
So it just makes sense for him to come, debut, fix the Dark Order, and take it amongst his wing, which I don't want to see. But hey, it's the main roster, right?
They sort of reunited this week.
Sort of.
I do not want to see the Dark Order versus freaking.
Go ahead, say it. The Inner Circle. The Pinnacle.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, they're gonna Dark Order versus the World. Because why? Because they're gonna be the Dark Order.
But the Inner Circle, they're not even together. They're doing like their own thing. Jericho's doing his own thing.
They're doing like two of them right now together. Jericho and his bodyguard. And then the other one's busy getting married. Come on now.
But yeah, like it's gonna happen. The Dark Order is gonna be all over the AEW. They're gonna be everywhere. And Bray Wyatt is gonna be the voice of the new toy.
The voice of reason. He's gonna be the glue. He's gonna be the glue that keeps them together.
They're gonna have new music. They're probably gonna have new costumes, new attitudes.
I already see some birds buzzing.
That means that Brody's son's gonna get fired.
What the? Wow.
Brody's son is in Brody's son is in school. That's why you don't see him.
We'll only see him not even on pay-per-views because he got school the next day. We'll see him during Christmas or in the summer again. But
you see him on breaks, on like school breaks.
School breaks.
No, but Rampage, as of what I saw of Rampage, it seemed like that was a kind of like a pay-per-view itself too.
If it went 2 hours, and it had the super click.
The super click that was the only match that I wanted to see. That's it.
That was the first match. Was it the first match?
No. CM Punk versus Hobbs.
CM Punk. Yeah. CM Punk was the first match.
Yeah, CM Punk bleeding everywhere.
Oh, like a stuffed pig.
I hate when the crowd keeps chanting "You still got it." Like the dude is not like
Did
like 1,000 years old.
Breathing extra hard when he was in the top rope, looking at the crowd.
Because he haven't did this in 7 years.
He had to catch his breath.
He got to get those. He got to get those ring lungs back.
That's right. He'll be back. CM Punk will be back in top shape.
Eventually,
but I'm telling you right now,
he came out with the panties.
I'm telling you, that man cannot fight Adam Cole or Daniel. He'll get murdered.
Or Omega.
He'll get murdered. Not ready.
He can fight Chris Jericho. That's up his alley.
You know what? Well, he can fight Chris Jericho. He can fight Matt Hardy. Hell, we can even fight Christian. Christian will be
Christian. Now you know who's gonna be his next match? Mark Henry.
No, what the?
I don't want to see that.
It's funny.
You know what? Pedro's right. There's two people that he can wrestle. That'll be all up in his alley. Mark Henry and the Big Show.
The Big Show. He ain't gonna be able to do nothing with those two big bodies.
Slaughter knockers.
He's gonna go off to the top rope and he's gonna get his chest smacked on the way down.
What is Big Show and Jericho, Big Show and Simple is an instant classic.
Yo, when I saw Jericho do the lion salt, I'm like, yo, his big ass is still doing these backflips.
Yeah, actually, his knee landed on Scorpio Sky's face.
Yeah, Pedro, he got better because in the beginning he couldn't even do it.
That's true.
He almost died. He almost broke his neck.
Oh my god! He almost did the Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle at WrestleMania.
Oh man, he did.
When Brock did that
the Shooting Star.
Woo! I thought he died that day.
Oh yeah. So when he did it, people were complaining, and then he did it back, and then he was like, "I can still do it."
Wow, his pride kicked in. His man pride kicked in. He's like, "Nah, I gotta do it.
Yeah, like Dwayne said, the first time he did it, he almost broke his neck. It was terrible. I'm like, Jericho, you can't be doing that no more. Disgusting.
That's why he got all these other moves, the Judas effect, the cold breaker.
That's why he doesn't do the cold breaker no more, because his back and knees, he's old. So not good for him.
Don't pop a muscle.
Nah, but Rampage was okay this week.
No, yeah, I mean,
as long as the Super Click won, eh?
Yep.
I like the CM Punk match. The Super Click match was awesome. It stumbled in the middle of the show.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as the men of the year started wrestling the Inner Circle, it started stumbling.
Yeah, nobody wanted to watch that match. That's why
that match felt like sports entertainment.
Oh yeah. No, but according to the fans, it was the greatest thing they ever saw.
Then America Top Team came out, and all these MMA guys I don't know started beating up Jericho,
destroying Jericho.
It was terrible.
I don't like the fact that they mixing MMA with wrestling, because at one point MMA people was like wrestling is the most fakest thing they ever saw in their life.
It's because now it's the checks. It's Tony Khan's money going in their pockets.
No,
like all the fans, all them AEW fans that are saying some of these matches are the greatest matches they've ever seen. Those are AEW employees.
Alex mentioned this yesterday. Like, he put it perfectly. He hates when they put MMA over wrestling on a wrestling show, which is what they do. Which is,
I
you
mean,
know,
they're doing great moves though. You saw that knee.
no, that knee was good. That knee was good.
I mean, that was the only cool thing that I like. He was the only one that did a legit move. Everybody was like,
You know, like WWE, every time they have Brock Lesnar show up, they're putting MMA over pro wrestling. Just like
it's because
Cain Velasquez thing.
If they really throw out a real punch, those W superstars they will break down.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. You saw when Braun Strowman hit Brock by mistake and Brock went and what? You saw how Braun Strowman was dazed out. He was rocked. And that's
they actually had what is it? No lights out match. They had a lights out match with no blood.
What kind of retarded match is that? No light.
I mean, lights out, not ball.
No,
they had a lights out. They had a lights out match with no blood, which was
what was the rules? As soon as the lights turn back on, they could kill themselves, and we're not going to be responsible about it.
Yeah,
just because the lights.
I don't know. I don't know who came up with that because it sounds dumb. They start the match and then the lights go off, then it comes on, then like, oh, now we can go out and just start doing hardcore matches now.
Grab a knife and kill each other. Not one drop of blood happened that whole match. Now one drop.
Homicide showed up. They found him up under the bridge somewhere.
and that wasn't a perfect clean because he got caught a couple times too.
Homicide showed up.
Came out of nowhere.
I think he's one of the trios champions in ROH.
He is.
Yeah.
Whoa, so wait, hold on. So AEW is working with ROH now?
If he's wearing a shirt, must be.
Must have given them $1 million.
The forbidden door is open.
They gave ROH.
I guess ROH finally caved in. Then they need we need those guys to bring us money again.
You know what it is? They're against WWE. I will join this. I will join this. They're against the greater evil.
But the thing with ROH is they don't like doing that much because they say that they always lose every time they do stuff like that.
Which is true.
They have been burned a lot.
So. If AEW is bigger than ROH and Impact, you really think we're gonna sit there and lose to someone that hardly no one watches?
Exactly. They're stepping stones.
I mean, make it make sense, people. If we having a tournament, who do you think is gonna come out on top? AEW.
I mean, that's usually how it goes. They're the second biggest company in the world.
I mean, remember, like I said, remember back 2-3 years ago when Survivor Series was all three brands and NXT won it over the big two.
That's never going to happen ever again.
That's because they were trying to establish it as a third brand for their debut on the USA. So they had to put them up.
That's when the old man was on board on it, but then he gave up real quick, like the old man always does. He always gives up on something. I don't like it.
I don't know what kind of new medication his doctors is giving him.
I mean,
these WWE doctors.
Most of it is the old man. Some of NXT's downfall is on NXT itself because the Karrion Kross super push and Kyle's booking. Come on,
I know, right?
Kyle's booking is terrible.
He finally showed up again, but still.
That's why I always type Kyle sucks every time we watch it.
No, yeah, I think Kyle's gonna get fired. He don't make it to the ring. He was getting beat up.
He's gonna rejoin Cole at AEW.
Yo, Jeff, I don't think it's the booking. I think it's just Kyle O'Reilly himself. No, I'm being serious. I'm being real serious. Like, I think it's just Kyle O'Reilly himself because I don't think Kyle O'Reilly. I don't see him as a main eventer, but they pushing him as one.
I mean, I don't know. I like when they first started pushing Kyle during the Finn Balor feud, he was over, and I liked him.
Yeah, it was over. But then
he had a lot of good lines.
He did, but then after that whole thing happened, and he started beefing with Adam Cole, and it's just like, it's done with this.
No, yeah, like, oh my God, I could go through his entire downfall. He lost the 2 title matches to Finn Balor. He won the Adam Cole feud, but then he was the one choked out by Karrion Kross in the Fatal 5-Way.
Yeah. I don't know.
And Rich Holland beats him up every single week.
Yeah.
He always got a broken rib or something.
And,
His ribs always broken. That's his weakness.
and he was cutting those bad promos.
Adam
against
Cole broke his
LA Knight.
ribs and never healed.
I know, right? Never healed. That was a partying gift from Adam Cole. Here you go. I'm leaving. Here's my present.
All right. So, do anyone else have anything else they want to say?
No, that's it.
Interesting
That's
week,
it?
but you know.
It was interesting. I don't know about what this new week is going to be, but except the draft. The draft is on SmackDown.
You know what
Correct.
we could do right now though? These two on they ain't do no prediction for the pay-per-view.
I mean, we'll talk about it on Monday. We'll get the who we think.
My Extreme Rules
talk about it on
prediction:
Monday.
Becky Lynch wins.
Becky Lynch wins.
Well, we all know that. There's some wild cards that we picked. Even Dwayne picked some wild cards.
Yeah, pick some
Really,
wild cards.
Dwayne? You know better, Dwayne. You know better.
You wasn't there, so you had to take your spot.
Oh, thank you, Dwayne.
I had to do some wild cards. But all right, so that's the wrestling conference. Like and subscribe, follow the channel, help us grow. And that's it. Jeff, anything you want to say? Haven't been here in a while.
I'm getting drafted to the wrestling observer. Dave Meltzer.
Wow.
Goodbye, wrestling conference.